and podcast. From now on, maybe I record program in a random day on a random topic. Maybe. But I will continue Monday program with Tuesday program. Normally I have تفسیر کلام خدا سه شنبه ها رو تفسیر کلام خدا دارم. سه شنبه ها رو منتقل میکنم به دوشنبه و از دوشنبه ها تفسیر کلام خدا رو با هم خواهیم داشت. و ما سه شنبه ها چون من میرم توست مستر و اونجا صحبت میکنم، بنابراین گفتم که بذار سه شنبه ها رو منتقلش کنم به دوشنبه و سه شنبه هم آزاد باشه. من خب شاید we record programs random day, random time, no, maybe. But let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic is confrontation or taking. How do you react to criticism, or how do you react when you are confronted? I guess most of the people react like this. Me, I don't make any mistakes, or we don't responsible for anything. That's the first reaction people do. They don't want to accept their mistakes. They don't want to accept that they teach false teaching. They don't want to accept they are heretical teaching. They teach. They don't want to accept heresy. But our ability to take criticism can make us or break us. If you don't accept criticism, you may go in a wrong direction. When you are confronted because of your false teaching, that I was offered to confront false teaching. I'm talking to you. My duty is confronting false teaching. Your false teaching. That's my duty. But how do you react is up to you. I can do my duty, and your duty is choose how to react. And that's not my problem. It's up to you. How do you react to truths of God that I'm telling you? Learning how to handle criticism is one of the most difficult lessons you should learn. I grew up in a church where pastors taught they are clear, and the surest sign of success was their manipulation. They see something pass by. Oh, that's a sign I'm so clear. I pass by every day from First Church in Ottawa. It's First Church. Actually, I pass by two First Church. There is a First Church of Science, and there is a First Church of, I guess, Baptist Church. Yes, First Church of Baptist, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not like those. I don't make any mistake. Maybe I make mistakes. شاید من اشتباه بکنم. But I pass by two church, not every day, but I pass by those churches. First Church. So if you see this as a sign. So, yes, I am so clear. And my duty is confront your false teaching. Coming from that background, I try to question pastoral authority. Who says that? Pastors should have a special place. Who said that? Can you tell me who said that? It's not biblical. کتاب مقدسی نیست که کشیش ها یک جای مشخص داشته باشن از خودشون. کتاب مقدسی نیست. I try to question pastoral authority and ask simple questions. And these are good questions. But I never get answer to my questions. In some churches, they reacted badly with the violence. Unfortunately, they acted with violence toward me. Just why? Because I ask question. Just because I ask question, they acted with violence. You know, شبکه 7 میگفت 2 میلیون بیننده داریم ما. میدونین این 2 میلیون بیننده چقدر زمان تلف میکنن با نگاه کردن به شبکه 7؟ این 2 میلیون بیننده اگر وقتی که تلف میکنن با نگاه کردن به شبکه 7 بذارن یک کار مفید انجام بدن، کارهای خیلی بزرگی برای خدا میتونن انجام بدن. In some churches, I just ignored. And some pastors ناراحت میشن. There is a saying that what goes around comes around. There is always consequences. This is especially true in the area of attitude. If you have bad attitude toward me, then there is consequences for that. If you are a critical, negative person, life will treat you badly. And you say, چی شد؟ نمیدونم چرا اینجوری شد. Think about what you have done in the past. Maybe it comes toward a disabled child. And you say, I don't know why should I have a disabled child. Think about what you have done before. Think about it. Just I'm not judging you. Just think about it. On other hand, if you have a positive, joyous outlook, the joy you share will be returned to you. There are two kinds of people who are highly subject to criticism. The first group are the leaders. Aristotle said it well. Criticism is something you can avoid easily by saying nothing. تا مرد سخن نگفته باشد عیب و هنرش نهفته باشد. وقتی شما در دهنتو ببندی و هیچی نگی، مسلمه کسی بهت انتقاد نمیکنه اصلا. چرا باید بهت انتقاد بکنه وقتی تو هیچی نمیگی؟ چیزی ندارن که بهت انتقاد بکنن. وقتی هیچی نگی، چیزی دست کسی نمیدی که بخواد ازت انتقاد بکنه. خب خیلی راحت. اگر نمیخوای کسی ازت انتقاد بکنه، هیچی نگو، اصلا هیچی. ولی وقتی حرف میزنی، اون موقع هست که باید آماده باشی که بقیه ازت انتقاد بکنن. Or do nothing. وقتی هیچ کاری انجام نمیدی، خب از چی میخوان انتقاد بکنن؟ But if you do something, you have to be ready to be criticized. Leadership is always with criticism all the time. Leadership is a whole package. Leadership is a company with criticism, even confrontation. Leadership comes with confrontation. Some people are against you. You are in a position of leadership. You have to be ready for confrontation. You have to be ready for confrontation. You have to be ready for confrontation. I repeated 3 times. So if you are in leadership position and you talk, then you are in a vulnerable position. You have to be ready. If you don't want to be criticized, اگر منتظری کی ازت ایراد میگیره، منتظر نباش. دلیلی برای انتظار وجود نداره. باید آماده باشی که ازت ایراد بگیرن. because داری صحبت میکنی. The first group was leaders, but there is a second group that they have to be ready for criticism. These are agent of the change, which is I am one of them. I am agent of the change, forever change. تغییر ابدیه. تغییر ابدیه. I am agent of the change. Beside leader, there is other group of individual who are agent of the change that they should be ready for criticism. They bring unwelcome and uncomfortable change into people's lives, even though it is usually for their own benefit. When I talk about truth of God, when I confront gossiping, then ناراحت میشه. They become uncomfortable. When I confront gossiping, ناراحت میشن بعضیا. I'm agent of the change. I'm supposed to bring change to the church and to the community. Many years ago, the medical community strongly opposed the idea of vaccinating children against disease because it was new and unknown. And now they insist on vaccination. اصرار میکنه باید واکسن بزنی. باید واکسن بزنی. می‌بینی چقدر تغییر انجام شده؟ Let's give you 5 tips to take criticism. 1. Understand difference between constructive and destructive criticism. وقتی دلش میخواد بزنه این دیگه کریتیسیزم نیست، این دیستراکتیو، میخواد خراب بکنه. اینجوری دلش میخواد خراب بکنه، دلش میخواد خراب بکنه دیگه. این کانستراکتیو نیست، این دیستراکتیوه. تفاوتی بین این دوتا وجود داره. You need to learn how to interpret, how to recognize. You need to recognize criticism. Is it positive or is it negative? Is it uplifting or pushing down? بشین. That's pushing down. بشین حرف نزن. That's destructive criticism. You should uplift with your criticism. And you should know that. Why? The criticism given. You want to control somebody? اجازه نمیدم حرف بزنی. اجازه نمیدم. What is the intention behind that? You want to control? Or what? And what's the purpose of that? Second one, don't take yourself too seriously. خودتو جدی نگیر. خودت باش. هیچ کس مخالف این نیست که خودت باشی. خودت باش. از هیچ کس هم تقلید نکن. از هیچ کس تقلید نکن. خودت باش. شجاع باش. خودت باش. از هیچ کس هم تقلید نکن. But خودت رو جدی نگیر. خودت رو هیچ وقت جدی نگیر. If you can develop the ability to laugh, laugh at yourself. به خودت بخند. به خودت و به اشتباهاتت بخند. Then you can take criticism. I'm not telling be harsh on yourself. No, never be harsh on yourself. But when you laugh at yourself, then if somebody confronts you, you can laugh at that person too. 3, keep physically and emotionally strong. Be spiritually in shape. I build a church for myself. This is my personal church because I go to gym and exercise. My personal. And these belong to me as my personal. I prefer go to gym and pray to God than go to church. I prefer that. I believe in my God, not your God. I don't believe in your God. I believe in my God, but not your God. Physical exhaustion has a tremendous effect on the way we act and react. When you go to the gym and be exhausted, sometimes I'm exhausted because I go to gym. That's exhaustion. And every morning before I go to gym, I take eggs because it has protein and it helps me not to be exhausted. Okay, so sometimes you have to be aware of the truth. We should be both physically and spiritually strong. من قوی هستم. خب قوی هستی واسه خودت قوی هستی. به من چه؟ Be spiritually strong. میگه ما جماعت روحانی هستیم. چه فایده داره؟ دهنت بوی گن میده. بدنت بوی گن میده. تمام بدنت گوه بدنتو برداشته. حالا بگو روحانی، ما جماعت روحانی هستیم. به چه درده میخوره؟ Concentrate on your mission. Number 4. Concentrate on your mission. Change your mistakes. But the first step for changing your mistakes is accepting your mistakes. And some of you don't want. نمیخوای اشتباهات قبول کنی. نمیخوای. There is an Arabian proverb that says, if you stop every time a dog barks, your road will never end. وقتی که داری یک مسیر رو میری، یه سگی هست به تو پارس میکنه. استاپ، نه برگرد. دیگه سگ پارس کرد، دیگه ادامه نمیدم. استاپ. چون سگ پارس کرده من دیگه ادامه نمیدم. برگرد. You never reach your destination. کاری به سرزمین موعد نداره. مثلا یه جاده عادی رو داری میری. یک جاده عادی رو داری میری، و یه سگه وسط راه داره پارس میکنه بهت. ایناف دیگه ادامه نده. کاملا غلط همچه چیزی. بعضی آدم ها دیدی داوود دیدی که داشت میرفت، یه نفر بهش فوش و بدی بیرا میگفت، گفت ولش کن، بذار هر چی میخواد فوش بده، فوش روحانی بده یا هر گونه فوشی که میخواد بده. مثل سگه که داره پارس میکنه. این آدمی که فوش میده، فوش روحانی میده، مثل سگه داره پارس میکنه. بذار کارشو بکنه، بذار راحت باشه، بذار هر چقدر میخواد فوش بده. Don't let your mistakes become roadblocks. حتی اگه اشتباه کردی اجازه نده که اشتباهاتت راهتو مسدود بکنه. اشتباهاتتو اصلاح بکن و ادامه بده. راهتو ادامه بده تا آخر. میخوام ببینم چجوری تا آخر راه میری خودت باشی بدون تقلید از دیگران. اگر بقیه تقلید کنی، اگر یه نفر دیگه تقلید بکنی، هیچ وقت به مقصدت نمیرسی. هیچ وقت. چون یکی دیگه هستی. تو داری یه نفر دیگه تقلید میکنی، یه نفر دیگه هستی. هیچ وقت به مقصدت نمیرسی. خودت باش. Okay, so number 5 is wait for the time to prove them wrong. Prove it. Prove it. Prove them wrong. But you have to wait for the right timing. Some people, they don't want to accept, like my sisters. They don't want to accept anything. They deny existence of the God. They don't accept God. So we have to wait for a perfect timing to accept this fact that there is a God and prove them that there is a God. Because God is with me. Right now, God is with me. Okay, wait for the time to prove them wrong. Time is your best ally. 3 سال میوه نداشته. ببین باغبان صبر کرده، زحمت کشیده. گفتم داستان کتاب مقدس دیگه. یک باغ بود، درخت داشت. یک درخت انجیر میوه نداشته. درخت میوه نداشته. 3 سال باغبان زحمت کشیده، میوه نداشته. داره تو باغ زحمت میکشه باغبونه ها، ولی باز میوه نمیاره. صاحب باغ میاد میگه بکنش بندازش دور. We get extension and 1 سال دیگه میاد به صاحب باغ التماس میکنه، تو رو خدا 1 سال دیگه صبر کن. 1 سال دیگه صبر کن. شاید یک جور دیگه خدا باش کار بکنه، شاید میوه بیاره. جور دیگه باش کار میکنه تا شاید میوه بیاره، بعد از که 3 سال میوه نداشت. حالا ببینیم 1 سالم 2022 بوده، آیا امسال میوه میاره یا نمیاره؟ اگه نیاورد 2023 میشه دیگه. 2023 دیگه بکنی بندازی دور، میشه 4 سال. Wait for the time that prove them wrong. Prove it. Prove them wrong. Everything unfold. همه چی باز میشه. You may be thinking, easy for you to say, it's so difficult. Wait is so difficult. I know. I waited so many years. Waiting is so difficult. But there is no choice. You have to wait for the right time to prove them wrong. If you know your action or decision was right, hang in there. Time will you prove it out. Peace of God be with you all.